Hi guys, hope you're all okay. It's Chantel, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing a tag video and it's a tag I'm so excited to do. It's a collab between my two amazing friends, Jon Snow, also known as Scented Snowdrops, and the beautiful Sam from Sam.Smells. I've been so looking forward to doing this video. It's a video all about really sweet fragrances, which are some of the fragrances that I absolutely adore. But if you haven't checked out Sam and Jon's channel, you really need to head over and check out their videos. They've got amazing content and their taste in fragrances is just out of this world. They have some beautiful fragrances. So I'll leave all the details down in the description, and definitely head over to the channel and go and say hi to them. They'll really appreciate it. So let's get into some amazing sweet fragrances. The first fragrance I want to talk about is such a beauty. It's absolutely gorgeous. It's by M.Micallef and it's called Parfum Cristal. Now look at the bottle. How stunning is that bottle? It's all handcrafted and the little gems are placed on by hand. I think it's just so stunning. But this fragrance is super sweet and intoxicating. It's absolutely gorgeous. We've got notes of caramel, there's rose in there, there's cinnamon. This is the most beautiful, sweet, syrupy rose fragrance. It's absolutely stunning. I've spoke about this one before on my channel, and I'll leave the link to my full review on this one in the description, because there's a little story about this and how it reminds us so much of my childhood. But I absolutely adore this one. And if you like a really sweet rose fragrance, syrupy sweet rose drenched in thick caramel, this is definitely one to check out. It's stunning. It's very versatile. You could wear it to any occasion. It's very sophisticated and classy, and it's just an all-round stunner. So that's M.Micallef Parfum Cristal, and this one lasts a really long time on the skin as well. Gorgeous. Then we've got a beautiful fragrance by Jimmy Choo. It's Jimmy Choo Rose Gold Edition, and this was a limited edition fragrance. I'm not sure if you can get it anymore, but I just had to include it in this video because this is really sweet. It's beautiful. If this ever comes back, or you can find it anywhere, I would highly recommend it. This is like the original Jimmy Choo fragrance with added like candied orange. It really reminds me of like the Christmas time, because you know, like the candied orange bits you can get at Christmas. This reminds us of those. It's really sweet and it's like orange coated in sugar. It's super sugary. You've got the patchouli in there, you've got vanilla in there, and there's also a whole load of toffee. It's just so good. It smells absolutely amazing. Another one that's really long lasting on the skin. And if you like sweet fragrances and you can get your hands on this, I definitely recommend it, especially if you love like the original Jimmy Choo, because this fragrance is that, but even better in my opinion. It's sweet, It's sugary. It's just absolutely beautiful. So that's Jimmy Choo Rose Gold Edition. The next one has been a favourite of mine for a little while now. It's one that really, really reminds us of being a kid. It's Guerlain Insolence, and this is the EDT version. This just reminds me of the Parma Violet sweets you can get. And when I was a kid, I used to love them so much. I still like them now. My 2 kids love them as well. But this reminds us exactly of that, like candied violet. It's beautiful. It also reminds us very much of like my mum. She used to wear this one a while ago and she loved it, and I used to go into her room and always spray it on, and it just reminds us of like that time in my life. So yeah, this is such a good one. It's a beautiful, beautiful candied violet fragrance, but you've also got quite a bit of powderiness there, so it's like a powder puff of candied violets. It's got that sort of old-fashioned makeup vibe about it as well, which I absolutely adore. And for being an EDT, this one really does last on the skin. I find that like really sweet fragrances seem to really cling to my skin. So yeah, absolutely love this one, Guerlain Insolence EDT. The next one is a fragrance I recently got for my birthday in June, and I had never ever tried it before, but it sounded so good. It's from Lush and it's called American Cream. Now this fragrance is absolutely beautiful. It's really, really sweet and candy-like. It's got a little bit of like a strawberry vibe to it, and it reminds me of Strawberry Delight, which is like a fluffy sort of whipped dessert you can get. And this just reminds us of that in my childhood and eating this sort of strawberry moussey dessert, and I love it so much. This is a fragrance that makes me think of like a soft pink fluffy cloud. If this fragrance had a colour, it would definitely be like a light fluffy pink colour. It's stunning, it really is. It's very girly and sweet and playful, but it's one that I absolutely adore and would really recommend trying out. It's such a good one, guys, and that's American Cream by Lush. I love it. Another fragrance that I love so much, and it's got a really sweet but mysterious vibe about it. It's from Terence Hughes and it's called Forbidden. Now this is probably my favourite Terence Hughes fragrance. I love it so much. It's like a sweet, intoxicating, magical fragrance. The inspiration behind this is the Mad Hatter's Tea Party, and it's just a fragrance that's full of those lovely sweet treats. You've got a cherry bakewell note in here. There's also chocolate orange. It's just super sweet and amazing. It is so amazing. I love this one so much. It's hypnotizing. It's definitely very unique, and it has a darkness and a mysterious vibe to it, but still very sweet. And if you've got a sweet tooth, you definitely want to check this fragrance out. It's such a good one, and it's Forbidden by Terence Hughes. This leaves the most beautiful trail, and it also lasts on the skin for ages until you wash it off. So yeah, love that one. Then we've got a fragrance that I think Sam had in her sweet fragrance video as well, but I thought I'd just mention it again. It's Flowerbomb Nectar. Now, this is a beautiful, beautiful fragrance, and if you've tried the original Flowerbomb but want something a little bit more unique, this is definitely one to check out. It's got a gunpowder note in there, which I find very, very unusual. There's also cassis and vanilla and jasmine. But this fragrance is super, super sweet. I love it. I think it's very, very unique. I haven't worn it much. I think it's a little bit hot for it at the moment, but I definitely need to start wearing it when the weather cools down. I'm starting to absolutely love this one, because at first I was a little bit unsure on it. I think it was this heat. Like, I tried it on in the hot weather and it's just not a fragrance for the warm weather. It's just absolutely beautiful, and I love the way Sam describes this. So I'll link a video below, as I said, and definitely check it out. This is a fragrance that I can imagine wearing on like bonfire night. It reminds us of like all the sweet treats you would get on bonfire night with that added gunpowder. I think it's such a beautiful, beautiful fragrance, and it is super, super sweet and syrupy. It's really, really gorgeous. So yeah, Viktor and Rolf Flowerbomb Nectar, a beautiful, beautiful, sweet, intoxicating fragrance. Then we've got another fragrance that I actually got because of Sam. It's Lolitaland by Lolita Lempicka. Now this is a beautiful peach and vanilla fragrance. This is super sweet, and I mean super, super sweet. If you're looking for like a really, really heavy, sweet fragrance, this is definitely one to check out. This actually has a note of peach Bellini, and it does really remind us of that. It's so, so good, but it's syrupy, syrupy sweet. I've been actually wearing it quite a lot for like after I've had a bath at night, and when I'm going to bed. I think it's really, really comforting. I probably wouldn't wear it in the high heat, but it's such a good one and I love it so, so much. And the power of this fragrance is amazing. It lasts for such a long time on the skin, and it's very, very beautiful. And as I say, super, super syrupy, sugary, vanilla and peach goodness. So that's Lolitaland by Lolita Lempicka. Another new love of mine, which is very, very sweet, is Jean Paul Gaultier Le Belle Le Parfum. Now, this is a beautiful pear, tonka and vanilla fragrance. This, to me, is like a warm poached pear sprinkled with loads of sugar and like a sort of vanilla bean cream on the top of it. It's so beautiful. It's intoxicating. It really is. And this one I find to be quite like sexy and mysterious. I love it. It's very, very warming and comforting. It's beautiful. This is like an amazing nighttime fragrance if you're going for a meal or even like a night out. It's so inviting and warm and welcoming. I really, really love this one. I also love the bottle, and as I keep saying, I'm really wanting to get the original La Belle because I love this one so, so much, and I just really want to try the original. So yeah, if you love a good pear fragrance and you like a sort of creamy vanilla fragrance as well, this is an amazing fragrance. Belle Le Parfum. Then we've got a really popular celebrity fragrance. It's Ariana Grande Cloud. This is, like, to me, a perfect bedtime fragrance. I find this like super comforting. It's as if you've got like a fluffy white cloud wrapped around you. It really is. It's just like a blanket of white fluffiness. It's such a gorgeous fragrance. You've got lavender in here. There's also whipped cream, praline, coconut. I think there's also a pear note in this one as well. But I really do get that sort of creamy lavender. It's really, really sweet, and a lot of people say that this reminds them of Baccarat Rouge 540, which I do see it's got the similar sort of vibe, but if I'm honest, I actually think I prefer this fragrance. There's something about Baccarat Rouge that I just don't love, and I would just prefer to have like a less expensive alternative, and this just does the trick, and it's amazing, amazing for bedtime. I just find it so soothing and relaxing. As soon as I put this one on, it just automatically makes us like wind down and chill out and relax. It's a beautiful, beautiful fragrance, and you can get it for a really affordable price. So if you like a really sweet sort of candy-like fragrance, this is one to check out, Ariana Grande Cloud. And last but not least, we've got Poison Girl by Dior. This is the EDP version. I find this one really, really sweet, but there's something more to it in a way. It's got a really unique vibe to it in a way, and I really, really love it. It's a little bit dark, I would say. It's got a like sort of Who's That Girl sort of vibe, if you get what I mean. I really enjoy this one. This one's got a really sweet orange note in there. There's also almond, rose and vanilla. It's really syrupy in a way. I really enjoy it. But that orange note in the top is super sweet and candy-like, which I find very, very beautiful. I think it smells amazing. There's also orange blossom in here, which I find a really, really sweet floral. And the almond and the vanilla just rounds it off, but I would say that the vanilla is a very sweet vanilla. It's absolutely gorgeous. And this is another one that's quite dessert-like to me. It's like a sweet orange and vanilla sort of syrup in a way. Maybe like a sponge cake dripping in like a sweet orange syrup, and you've got like a vanilla custard over the top of it. Oh, it's absolutely stunning. I really, really love this fragrance. Another one that's really long lasting, and I get a lot of compliments when I wear this one. It's a beautiful, beautiful fragrance, and I have heard that the EDP version has been discontinued or is being discontinued. I'm not 100% sure, but that's what I've heard. And if that's the case, I'm definitely going to pick up another bottle, because I think this is such a beautiful, easy reach sort of fragrance. I think it would work for any occasion, any time of the year really. Probably night times, like in the really hot weather. or in the cooler months, but I just think it's a very, very versatile, beautiful, sweet, syrupy fragrance, and that's Poison Girl by Dior. Absolutely love it. So that's it, guys. There's some super, super sweet fragrances, and I absolutely love all the fragrances that I've shown you today. They're absolutely gorgeous. And if you're looking for something really, really sweet, I would definitely recommend you checking some of these out. I'd like to thank Jon and Sam for creating this amazing tag, and thanks so much, Jon, for tagging us. I really enjoyed doing this video. As you both know, I love sweet fragrances, so don't forget to go and head over to those guys' channels. Give us a big thumbs up if you liked the video. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already done so, and leave us a comment letting us know what your favourite sweet perfume is. That's it for today, guys. I'll see you all very, very soon on the next one. Bye.